Hello. How are we? I hope you are all well. Just check that I am live in the correct place. It's Thursday again. Yep, there we go. All there. Fab. My hair's a right mess, isn't it? Dear. Straightened it this morning and it's gone. Dear lolly. Oh well. Yeah. Busy here this morning. It's been great. I've had a new chair delivered because this one's a bit rickety and the gas in it's gone, so it's wedged, and yeah, so I ordered me a new chair. So that's come. That's behind me in this great big box. Waiting for Dell to come home so we can put it together. What else? Oh, Dell's new toaster. Dell decided we needed a new toaster after he blew mine up. So he's ordered a new one. Well, I ordered a new one that he's paid for. He's wanted a KitchenAid toaster for a long time now, about 5 years or so. But it's so expensive. But he's been saving, he's been doing extra at work, and he's been doing some foreigners. So he saved the money, and he's finally got his cherry red. Is it cherry red? Candy apple red, sorry. Toaster. So, yeah, I've sent him a picture of me using it. It's quite fancy, actually. Yeah. But also, my pre-orders arrived today. It's only a little one. I was really good. I didn't order lots. Just a bit. I have another order ready to go in. But I wanted to wait till this had come, have a bit of a play with the new Incolours and whatever, and see what else I wanted to get. So we will be crafting after. I'm going to show you what's in my box because I haven't unpacked it. And then I'll do some crafting afterwards. So if you're watching this on the replay and you don't want to see the unboxing, skip ahead to the crafting. That's fine. Do leave me a comment if you're here live. Say hello, or hashtag replay if you're watching later. So yeah. So I suppose I'll turn you round and we'll get delving into the box and see what we have. So just bear with me while I do this. Slightly smoother way to do it, wasn't it? I don't know if it's much smoother for you, but it felt a bit smoother. All right, move that out the way. Okay, so what do we have inside the box? First of all, I had, if I can reach, catalogues. They're here. Stickers on the back. Letters, shopping list inside, all ready to go out. So if you haven't yet and you want a copy of the catalogue, do drop me a message and I'll get one in the post to you. If you have shopped with me within the last 6 months, you will automatically get one sent out to you anyway. So that's those. Then we have ink pads. We have 6 ink pads. We have the 5 new Incolours: Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and Petunia Pop. How gorgeous are they? Proper summery colours, I think. Yeah, really like. Summer Splash has to be my favourite. and then I think it's Pretty in Pink. But we also have Basic Beige. Now this isn't part of a colour family. It's a standalone with basic white and the basic black. So it's part of the basics, I suppose, not a standalone. But yeah, so I thought we can give those a bit of a stamp after. So we've got those. We'll have a little play. And what I will do is when I craft after is use some of those colours. So that's those. Then we have the Incolour ribbon. So I brought each of those. This is a really nice ribbon. Let's see if I can open one of these. Oh, there we go. That was quite simple. It's usually a bit of an issue doing it live, but I love this because it's got, if you can see, where are we? There we go. Is it going to focus? It's got stitching either side. There we go. That's better. I think that's really pretty. Just a nice little detail. It's a very light ribbon. Let's see. Tying a bow. Yep, easy to tie a bow. That's not a fantastic bow, Lisa, but you know, you get the drift. That's a terrible bow. But yeah, it is easy to tie. There you go, that's better. Do it the right way and it works better, doesn't it? There we go, so that gives you a nice little bow. It can go quite small, so that's nice. It's not overpowering. And it does, as you can see already, fray. It's fraying off. I know there's quite a few demonstrators that like to fray their ribbon just to add a different texture, and I presume you could cut it. Let's have a look, chop a bit off and see at cutting it in half. I have done this with ribbon before when I've wanted a ribbon narrow. I haven't cut that too well. But yeah, that holds. It will hold if it's not faffed with too much. That will hold. But you could, you could make, if you did it a bit thicker than half and then pull it apart up to the stitching, it will give you a nice fringe. So that would be nice. Let's have a go at that. So yeah, that's the ribbon. Now they do this in the basic beige as well, but I didn't get that yet. Yeah, I thought I'd just get the 5 actual Incolours first, clear up my mess. What else do we have? So following on from the Incolours, we have the Stampin' Blends. Let's see if I've got a scrap of cardstock. There we go. And we'll just give these a bit of a look-see at what they're like. I've got a bit of a shadow, haven't I, then? It's odd. Still a bit of a shadow, but there you go. Okay, so we have the Pretty in Pink Dark and the light. And then Petunia Pot. I'm going to end up with lots and lots of rubbish. And Big Man don't come till next week. Hey, hey. Ooh. Now, see, that is different to what I thought it was going to be. I really like that. That's a very luxurious pink. It's not as bright. It's deeper, richer. Peach pie. Ooh. See now, that looks more orangey than I first thought it was. I prefer that now I've seen it live. Or in the flesh. Summer Splash. That's my favourite one. Oh, look at that. Very similar to the Coastal Cabana. I've heard a lot of people saying, but it is a different colour. And I'll show you that in a moment. And then we have Shy Shamrock, which, as you see, is a lot greener. I do apologise if you can hear Dolly Parton blaring in the background. I have done what I can for the sound, for background sound and that. But Hayden is in the kitchen cooking his dinner and he's put Dolly Parton blaring. So, yeah, I really like those. Those are nice colours. But just to show you the... No, I can't show you Coastal Cabana Candle because we haven't got a blend. But I can show you on the right marker. It is very similar. It is very similar, the blends and the right marker. But it is a slightly different tone. Yeah, now it's dried, you can see. It's more bluey. So, yeah. Just fills in that little gap in between colours. But, yeah, love those. Okay, so we've got those. Then I did buy both sets of the Incolour. These are the Shimmer Gems. Take them out because you can't see them properly with the reflection. And they've got a faceted, so they've got glimmer in them as well, so they're really sparkly. And then the others are a matte dot, I believe. They're a dot. They're called dots. Oh, resin dots. Yeah, so these are matte. There. See, that looks very yellowy, not peachy at all. But yeah, they're nice. I really like those. I bought both because I weren't sure. Sometimes I like a matte, sometimes I like a bit of glitter, but not always. Quite liking matte, so yeah, I bought both of those. What else? Oh, yeah, we've got Incolour cardstock. That's same colours again, but cardstock. So yeah, that is quite orangey there again. Yeah, really pretty. Then the basic beige. So you can see this is going to be really good for stamping onto. For no line watercolouring, I've seen people do. So that'll be really good for that. And it's just a very light. It's lighter than Sahara Sand, I'd say. I haven't got a piece of Sahara Sand to hand. But yeah, that's nice, that is. like that. Nice light colour. Right, so now we're getting into, right, I did buy the Hearts and Hugs. Fell in love with this on stage. And it's a red rubber stamp, which has lots of things giving hugs. I mean, that, whether it's a gerbil, a hamster, a guinea pig, whatever it is, how stinking cute is that? I love it. It's adorable. Little mouse with his heart. The badgers. And are they sea lions? Walruses? Not sure. But whatever they are, they're fab, aren't they? And sentiments. Thanks. Sending a big hug. So it's there when you need it. I could just hug you. Sending birthday hugs. And then the die set. I haven't even looked at these myself. It came this morning, I opened the box and that is it. Ready. I'll get the die set out. So we have dies to die cut the 4 images. And then we have some flower stems and flowers. And they've even put like a little circle at the top of the flower stem so you can put your glue dot on to stick it on. So that would be really good. An arch of hearts. So you can cut out an archway above them. But then you can keep all the little hearts to use as embellishments. And then we've got some hearts standalone and a banner. We always need a banner, so I like it when they include a banner or a label in a die set that matches for the sentiments. So yeah, that's good. And then we have right. Oh, I have a glue. Always need more glue. This is part of the, well, it is at the moment what we have for the new mix and match that you may have seen in other people's lives or heard of. We're looking at all different levels of crafter and abilities and types of crafters. We've got our kits that are for those that just want everything put together and just real quick crafting. And then we've got all our products, which are for people, you know, that have the ability to create totally off the hoof. But there was a gap in the middle and these fill that gap really well. I actually received the stamp set that is part of this mix and match at On Stage, the Simply Said, with the sentiments. But we've got 2 packs of cards and envelopes. Now, the price points on these are really good. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's so that you haven't got a big outlay for if you're just starting out. This one is the Sunny Springs, and there's 5 cards, all in beautiful bright colours with fabulous cheery patterns. That's those. And then you have a muted envelope for each one. So they're nice. And I do like to use pre-made cards and envelopes. Sometimes it's just what you need. And then these ones are the Calming Creek. And these, as it says, are more calming neutral colours. Still beautiful patterns. But how lovely are those? Fabulous for mail cards, these ones. They're perfectly usable for women's and children's cards as well. And we've got the same with the envelopes, the muted, and they've all got beautiful designs inside too. And then you get these. So this is Labels and Layers ephemera pack. And we've got the Something for Everything, Saying Something, and the Fully Flowering. And these will be absolutely brilliant for scrapbooking, mini album making, for decorating. But you get 8 sheets in each, and I believe there's 2 of each 4 designs. Yeah, but look at these. There's something that ties in, matches with every envelope in each. But you build these up, and how beautiful will they be? You know, some will go together, there's similar styles, but you can mix and match as much as you like. So that's the flowers. We did have a play with these on stage during our crafty time. They're Saying Something, as you might guess, are all sentiments. So again, it's 2 of each, but you get pre-die cut with friend, love you, for you, beautiful, hello, hey, howdy. And these will pop out so easy because, as you can see, they're falling out now. Happy birthdays in lots of different fonts. Smooth sailing and sunny skies. What a milestone. You are the icing on the cake. Just hello. So there's something for everyone here. Hip hip hooray, good luck. And for whatever style of card you create as well, and whatever colours you mix and match, there's something that will coordinate perfectly in these. I think those are excellent. And again, for those little saying on your mini books or on your scrapbooking pages, they're excellent. Also for taking away as well, because a lot of you I know take kits, as do I when I go away. It's nice to take some. But if you just want that little bit more, you could just take these and some cards, and that's it. You're away. Some glue. You don't need to take a stamp set if you don't want to. And then we've got some little images. Look how cute that cat is. And a cake stand, beautiful. Cupcakes, a cowboy, some coffee cups. Again, there's something for, oh, that little bird and a dog. Balloons, butterflies, a fish, a sailing boat, an anchor. It really is something for everybody. They have really thought well on these to cover every occasion, every style. And then these are the labels, so you can build these up, place them behind for added interest, or you can stamp onto these for your sentiments. That is beautiful, isn't it? I love that. And that matches with one of the flowers. But yeah, strawberries, they're cute. And again, there's 2 of each of those. So yeah, those are brilliant. Can't wait to get playing with those. I ordered some stationery for my business, and then I ordered a sweet, and it's the Thoughtful Journey with the Thoughtful Wishes. I ordered this for the papers, and we can blame Emma Goddard, the Coastal Crafter, for this. This was a must. And this is what I'm going to be using to create that album that I shared with you the other day that I said I'd already got made, but I just need to decorate. So in the suite, you get 6x6 papers, speciality paper, thoughtful, which is stamp set. The dies. I'll open these. Let's see what we've got in here. Here we go. Look at those. How gorgeous are they? So again, we've got the 2 dies that cut out the stamped image. And then we've got lots of standalone foliage. That is gorgeous, isn't it, as a spray? I love that. But yeah, I love that little flower. Almost looks like a poppy, but it could be whatever you wanted it to. So yeah, they're beautiful. And I like how they are doing with this little elements, the leaves. They're doing multiples of. Makes it so much easier. And the stamp set. And I love the fonts in this. And we've got dearest friend, thinking of you fondly. I appreciate you. You make life better. Missing you and thanks. And we've got a little splat, because we always need a little splat. But yeah, I love the different fonts. I love sentiments that have got 2 fonts. I think that's really nice. We've got that. And then we've got the adhesive backed pearl trio. I think that's Coastal Cabana. Maybe. What blue's in this? Oh, boho blue could be, and a purple. They're purple. They're say blackberry bliss. So yeah, they're nice. The papers. These are gorgeous. These are going to make such a pretty album. So we have this one with like the ferns, and it looks like heathers and that growing. And then it's a similar scene, but more loose, I think. That's the right word, I'm not sure. Then we have that one, which has got more of Cajun craze, I think it is, on that. The next one, oh, I like that. Wild wheat, pretty peacock, I think. An old olive, maybe. Wow, that's gorgeous. It's all like that crystal effect, isn't it? I don't know if that's the right word. That's what I'm saying. These are very loose, watercolour, crystally salt kind of effect. Almost like frost. Oh, that's pretty. It's like the water, isn't it? And then the foliage at the side with that on the back. That one, which is quite a similar sort of design, but in a different colourway. And that's pretty as well. That gives me the thought of water and landscape and sky. Like, wow. And that one also is extremely pretty. Like a little meadow. Close-up of flowers in a meadow. And that is a loose scene again, with grass, water, trees, a forest, and the sky. That's what I consider. Oh, that's gorgeous. Just pretty peacock, but yeah, love that. And another thistle kind of flowers, and with blackberry bliss. And that's it. That's the beginning. So yeah, real gorgeous papers. Love those. And then we have the speciality paper, which is Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock and Wild Wheat. and it's ombre, and it's so it got like a texture. It's embossed with like a shimmer to it, and it is only single-sided, this, and you get 2 sheets of each, I believe. Is that the same as that, or is it different? Oh, it's the same, isn't it? Maybe. No, it's not. It's different. Oh, wow. Each sheet's different. But, they sort of blend into each other. It's gorgeous. You get 5 sheets of this. That is absolutely stunning. I wouldn't want to cover this. I just want that. That is beautiful. That's my favourite, I have to say. I am a teal girl. That's where my heart lies. And then I also brought the last thing, I think, is the other new kit that we've had. I have shared with you the kit that we got on stage with the balloons and the happy honeycomb, is it? But this one is the by your side with the dogs and the cats, which has got a stamp set and a little link spot in it. So yeah, I'll be sharing that at a later date. So I think we need to do some stamping with our new colours, and then I think we ought to craft, because it's past, so we need to spend at least our last half an hour creating them, don't we? Oh, something I did forget that goes with that suite are the Memories and More cards. Now these packs are smaller than they used to be, but they're a better price point. And I use mine. I create scrapbook pages with them. I create my mini albums with them, and I always end up with loads left. And it's like, yeah, what do I do with it now? I've done what I wanted to do. I don't throw them away. Don't get me wrong. They are all sat on my trolley on a shelf. And occasionally I'll flip back to them, but it's not very often. So I like the fact that there's less. Oh, happy birthday. And these are all done with, oh, look at that. That's pretty. I like how it's just done in a silhouette. Making memories. That matches like paper. Oh, treasured memories. Thinking of you today. And spots is nice. Best day ever. And that. And then for the little ones, so those ones you get 2 of each. And these, oh, it looks like you do with these as well. So you don't have to worry about which side you want to use, because you do have 2 of each. So you can use 1 of each side. See how pretty is that? It's a picture in itself, isn't it? Pop that on a card and, you know, a sentiment, and you're done. This all. The sky's the limit. That's beautiful. Yeah, so I can't wait to... life is an adventure. It sure is. To get crafting this weekend and complete my album, or at least make a good dent in it. I have got some other things I need to do this weekend, but because I did say I would create the tutorial for that last little album, so we will do that. Right, so let's just clear a space then. and we will get crafting. And we'll stamp with our new colours. Let's open these. And I always struggle to get into these. So I am using my scissors or my paper snips, which isn't the best use for them, but it is on my next order for a new pair, because these are quite old, and even though they are still sharp, they're not as sharp, because I've used them for ribbon and I've used them all sorts. So I'm buying a new pair to keep as ribbon ones only, and then these will be my everything. Right, so let's find a nice stamp. So we can, in fact, if we use the trucking along, and then we can use one of them for our card. So we'll have that, and I need a piece of scrap grid paper. Mount these on a block. There we go. Okay, cardstock. We'll do it. Should we do it on the colour or on white? Should we do both? Why not? Let's do both, and I can use them. I've only got one piece of white. That's not very good, is it? Not to worry. Not to worry. And I'll get a piece of each out. Oh, Hayden's finished cooking his dinner and has opened the kitchen door, because he always has to have the kitchen door shut when he's cooking, and it smells really nice. Just have a sweet of coffee, my mouth's going dry. I think he's done vegetable pasta bake, he said. Oh dear. Right, there we go. So we can try shamrock. First, we'll grab our Shy Shamrock card. Yeah, it will punch it out, so I don't need to be cutting it all. Let's just get a stamping scrub ready so that I can clean in between. So I'm going to do it on the cardstock first, like so. I don't know why I'm cleaning it, but I am. And then we'll do it on a piece of basic white. Oh dear. Clean that off. And then we'll use Stamped Off for the infill, so you can see what that's like. That's a pretty green, that is. I like that. I'm not a green person. I'm not lying. But that's quite nice. Next, we've got peach pie. So let's grab this. And we'll do that. And I'll do on here also. And then I will create a card with at least one of these. I'll stamp that off and give that. Oh, I'm not finding that one so easy to line up, and it shows. I think that's because my stamp is already stained. Some splash is my favourite. Oh, find the cardstock. There we go. That's pretty. And we will stamp that off again. I do apologise if you get my head in the shot. Oh yes, I do like that. And we have Petunia Pop. I'm not a bright pink girl, but it has its place. And this one I like more than I did since stamping it and seeing it, because yeah, it's a lot richer and deeper than I thought. More of a purpley, which I do like. Okay, and then we have Pretty in Pink. There we go. And I'm going to just do this one in the middle. Might be able to sort it out to get it out if I need it. Alright. So, there we go. How fab are they? They look so pretty together, even on the scrap. Yeah, I really like these. And what I will do is just stamp our basic beige, and I'll grab another piece of basic white to show you. And I've just put my finger in it. Not what you want to be doing. Because it's nice to see them all done the same, and then you get the right effect. Have I got a scrap of basic white? I haven't, but I think I have. Yes, a pre-die cut shape in basic white, so we can do it on there. And if I get it in the centre, I might even use it later. I'm sure I'll find something I can do with it. And then I'll stamp that off. And I'm not going over the top of those because they're probably still got a bit of moisture to them, and I don't want it to come off on to this. I'm sorry if I go out of shot, but just find it easier to line up. There we go. Oh, that looks good in that. I like that in basic beige. I will be doing something with that, that's definite. Okay, so we need to get creating. I'm going to recreate the card that I shared yesterday that was on my blog. This card here, but we're going to use one of our new Incolours. And I think because this was quite a masculine card, like without being too masculine, I'm going to do it with a pretty pink, I think. And saying that I'm not a bright pink, I'm going to use this because I love this. I think it's good. So I'm going to punch that out like so. And get rid of those bits there. And then I'm going to use, for a background, we'll go with, do we go Chai Shamrock? Or yeah, I forgot the colour already. Summer Splash. I think it's Summer Splash. Yeah, we'll go Summer Splash. Alright, so I need to cut a piece of this. If I just cut it in half so that I've got a card base there, and then I can trim this. So we want 9.5 by 13.9. That's it. And then we're going to stamp our images. Not much better. On the back. So let's grab our stamps, and we want our Summer Splash ink, and we need a mat for stamping on. Just gives a better stamp. And I want the tree first. And I'm going to add some trees to this. It's just tone on tone, which I love doing tone on tone stamping because it gives you a nice effect with a scene without it being too in your face. If that's the right word, probably not, but it's the one I'm using. And then we'll get our grass, and we'll just do some grass underneath those and turn it round so they haven't all got the same grass underneath them. It's just so they're grounded somewhat. Then we need our clouds. It's a really quick card, this is. And I'll just stamp a few clouds like so. And then we want some bits of ground. I'll just grab that and we'll stamp on there. I mean, you can, if you want to, you could stamp this stamped off so it's an even lighter image, but I wanted it full strength. Okay, so we've got that. Then we're going to pop our truck onto here with Stampin' Dimensionals. Put a few of those on so that it doesn't get squished if we pop it in the post and go flat. The backings off those. And I must say, the weather outside is beautiful, and it's made me want to play with bright sunny colours. There's that. Then we want a layer of Junior Pop to go behind that. So we shall cut one of those. And again, I shall cut this in half so that I've still got a card base. I am doing this off camera a bit because I'm running out of room. And I'm going to make that, so it was 9.5, so I'm going to make that 9.7 so that we just get a little border. No, 9.8, so we've got a 3mm border. And it was 13.9, so I shall make it 14.2. Not that I'm being precise or anything. That's just the way I work. Other people round it down and round it up, but I like mine how I like it. That's just me. And that's fine. Because we all have our own way. And it's whatever works for you. There's no right, no wrong. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that onto a basic white card base. As you can see, I got nothing prepared for today. Do I have a pre-cut? I do. There we go. That's pre-scored as well. Usually with my thick basic white, when I make one card base, I'll make another. Now, normally I probably wouldn't use a 10th fold for this. I'd fold it the other way, but this is what's ready, so that's what I'm using. I tend to find 10th folds can spray and then they don't stand up very well. And there we go. Pop that on there. Then we need our sentiment. So I'm going to stamp sending sunny thoughts, because this is a very sunny card. And I need my longer block, and I need a scrap of basic white. So just bear with me while I find. There we go. I have a box full. And I'm going to stamp that in the petunia pot. These names take some thinking about. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And I'm gonna do that at the bottom of there. Excuse me while I pull it towards me to get it straight. There we go. Clean that off. Right, and I want to trim this down, and I'm going to use my mini guillotine. Unfortunately, you can't purchase these anymore, but it's a fabulous item. If ever you come across one anywhere, I suggest grabbing it, because it's fab for those little pieces. It's easier than fiddling with the big trimmer, although that will do it absolutely fine. Just feeling that, and that's not straight. So I'm not sure which edge isn't straight, but I'm not liking it. It's giving me issues. There we go, that's better. Right, and I'm just going to trim that off. And trim that off. To there. Excellent. And then this piece of petunia pot that I trimmed off from my card, I'm going to use just to pop under there to give a little edge. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue along the edge and pop that down on there, and then I can line that up like so. Just a tiny bit under there showing. And squish it until you get it how you want it, with as much as you want. There we go. I'm happy with that. And then I'm just going to trim it to the same. The same that side and that side. There we go. Excellent. I'm going to add that on dimensionals too. And I've got dimensional backs everywhere, but what sort of crafter are you if you don't have? I find them everywhere, and I mean everywhere. But yeah, okay, and we can pop that on there. And then we need some gems. I'm not going to use the Incolour ones. I think we've got enough colour on there. So I am going to go with the iridescent pearls basic jewels. I love these. We go with absolutely anything, and they just give it that little bit of something, and they pick up on the colours that are in the card somewhat. Because it needs a bit of something, because it's quite a flat card, so it does need something to lift it a little bit. And what I am going to add to this one, get those back in, put that away. Why do I always end up with such a mess? Try and be tidy. Add a little bit of the winter cellar to my windows. It goes dark, but it does dry again. And we'll have shiny wheels on this. Shiny wheels on this one. We'll pretend they're chrome-ish. They're pink chrome, can't we? Why not? In the world of crafting, you can have what you want. So I'm having pink chrome wheels. There we go. Just a little hint on there then. And that's it. There's our card. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. It's not quite dried yet. It will. Yeah, you can a little bit. But yeah, let's make room, make space, tidy, so I'm not looking at an awful mess that I have made. I now have lots of stamp tricks that I can use for upcoming projects. So that's the original card, and then that's today's card, different colourway, using two of the new Incolours. So thank you very much for joining me, those that have popped on. And don't forget, if you watch on the replay, do remember #replay, so I can pop by and say hi. And yet don't forget, we have got the up to 60% off last chance sale at the moment. I know lots of things are selling really quick. People are really into this sale this time, and yeah, things are going to start selling out really fast. There's a few things on low inventory already, but pop on the website and have a look. If there's anything you fancy on there, And I will see you all next week. Bye.